Yo, 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 what's up, guys? How y'all doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. So, a couple updates today, right? One, we're back on Final Fantasy 14. I'm kind of hooked, dude. This game's got me kind of hooked. So, if you're looking for WoW content, it's not going to be right now. All right? Yeah, this game's got me kind of hooked. I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? So, we're going to be playing some Final Fantasy 14. Where we left off last time, right, is I believe we had just gotten our level 15 gladiator quest, right? Or I believe so. Right? I think so. Let's see. J. Quests. Completed quest. All right. Yeah. Yep. Class and job. All right. So yeah, we got our level 15 gladiator quest done, right? The next one's gonna be at level 20. Now I was looking up a couple things on like macros and all this other stuff, and come to find out, really honestly, I'm not even gonna touch macros maybe until end game. It's just too much, dude. It really is just too much. So we have nothing new pretty much on anything that we left off with yesterday. I did look up a bunch about the game. I looked up a little bit more about the Paladin class that we're going to be going to in a little bit. The goal for today that I'm trying to get to is to get to the first dungeons and complete the first dungeons, knock those out. That's pretty much it. On another note, I did upgrade. I just bought an upgraded computer, so I'm running on like a Sapphire Nitro 5700 XT graphics card with like, I think it's like a Ryzen 5. I built this back in COVID time frame. I was like, oh, I could just upgrade it, right? So I was thinking about upgrading it, but the RAM prices are absolutely through the roof. The GPU prices, like the max that my motherboard could handle right now would be like a 4090, and those things are like $3,500. Like, screw that. So yeah, we're gonna get into this. We're gonna play some we're gonna follow the main story quest. We're gonna get through it and just enjoy the game. Now I was thinking about hopping on WoW and playing World of Warcraft because TBC just came out, right? Yeah, it just launched. The Outlands just opened up. You can go through the dark portal. Super dope. I don't want to deal with all that. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'll probably get into it like next week, or maybe I'll look into it once I get my new computer and something. It should be coming within a week or two. I picked it up from the military exchange website, so yeah, about a week or two it should be here. But I hope y'all are enjoying your day, right? I hope you guys are doing pretty good. I will say I have my son home. My son was he had an appointment today with his doctor, so he's home today. And I have my daughter home, so they might be taking me out of the picture for a couple hours. I don't know. Well, not a couple hours, but throughout this next couple times. What's up, little girl? Speaking of which. Okay. Tell Owen to come here. Sorry. So I will have my kids with me. It's all fine. I'm not worried about it. They're pretty good. They're not super young. All right, so we're gonna run up here. Oh, my captain is what we're gonna do. Sprint. I don't know what level you get your chocobo. I think it might be like 30 or something like that. I can't remember. Ooh, there's a fate. Let's knock this out, dude. I was looking up a couple things too. So there was a macro. Hold up. Sorry, I had to talk to my son real quick. I was looking up a couple things. A lot of people, they throw their fight or flight into their single damage. I was using it yesterday as like right before my whatchamacallit, AoE damage. right? Hold up. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm gonna try to work it to where it comes into my single target damage a lot more. That's pretty much it. Yeah, it's literally pretty much everything that I was going on. I learned yesterday. Another thing, I mean, I was never this person when tanking, but a lot of people seem to hold their cooldowns till the end, like for like certain of, like, I don't understand why you're holding your cooldowns. They're not that long. Like Rampart's not a long cooldown, right? It's like a 90-second cooldown. By the time you get to your boss, you should be already done with your cooldown, you know what I mean? So if you do it on your trash mob, dang, that fate gave us a lot, by the way. Yeah, if you do it on the trash mobs, it shouldn't be that bad. Like, you should be able to use it on your trash mobs and then have it up by the time you get to your other one, the boss. All right, let me put my food on, right? And then yeah, we're just gonna level up and keep doing this. Live life, love life. I can't wait for my computer to get here, dude. I'm kind of excited about it. I've been wanting a new computer for a while. Just, you know, stuff happens and everything, so it's fine. But I'm gonna get this new computer, dude. It is a i9 14900K processor, so it's like a good processor. I'm running, it comes with the 5070 graphics card in there, 32 gigabytes of RAM, 2 terabytes of SSD M.2s, and then the motherboard, the power supply, all that other stuff. The only thing I'm kind of concerned about is I heard that processor, the 14900K, runs a little hot. Now, I don't think I'm going to be doing anything to where it's going to be that demanding on my CPU, right? Like, I'm really not. I got an NVIDIA graphics card, so I can start streaming in NVIDIA, which is a better thing anyways. But yeah, I'm gonna freaking, it comes with the 240 AIO CPU cooler, which everything I heard, it should be about a 320 or 4 something AIO. I don't know if it'll be a huge difference, but you know, that's just some of the reviews I've been seeing on it, is that the cooling is kind of bad and it tends to get hot. Yep. Anyways, how are you guys doing? You guys loving your life? Living your life, you know? It's Friday, dude. It's gonna be ooh, look at that, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day today, man. Fridays are slushy days. I don't know if we can do slushy because my daughter's sick, but you know, it's usually slushy days on Fridays. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, so this is gonna be fun, dude. I'm already excited about this game. I was thinking about this game all night last night, by the way. All night last night while I was sitting there. That's why I was like, oh, I want to upgrade my computer. We did taxes. Taxes is gonna be huge this year. You know, Trump bucks coming through for the child tax credit. That's huge for those of you who had children. You can hate or love that guy, but you're gonna get some good money back this year. What is that guy, dude? Yeah. All right. Yeah, so that's the goal today, man. I want to knock out the first dungeon. I think it would be fantastic. You know what I mean? Just do the first dungeon, knock that out. Heck yeah. I mean, I'm sure we'll get there. I'm not like too far. I'm pretty caught up on the storyline. You know, I'm level 17, a little over leveled, but it's fine. That's what happens. That's why I didn't want to go to the to the preferred like server, you know what I mean? Not only that, if my brothers ever get back on, they're on the same server, so I can play with them. Like I said, my little brother's he's really good at pugilist or monk, and my older brother's a really good healer, but he kind of flops between healer and DPS, like the thaumaturge or black mage or whatever it's called. All right, where to next? Oh, we gotta go to we're gonna go to home. Mamadi, I think that's in the quicksand place. This one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, it's this way. Yeah, so I did kind of adjust my volumes. I really hope that it's better. Let me see. It's gonna do it again. My bad. I was trying to get it to where like the game volume and my mic volume wasn't too bad, but it's really kind of hard to do it without streaming and somebody telling you, you know. Hand this over. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Skip this cutscene because nobody wants to see that. Oh, we're gonna get a new ring. All right, let's get it. Oh, I got coffee today too, man. I need a coffee yesterday. I've been using this it's Harry Potter butterbeer creamer. It's the best creamer. It really is the best creamer out there. Butterbeer. It's so good. They got another Harry Potter one. Don't do it. It's the cauldron one. Don't do that unless you really like toffee. But I'm not a huge toffee fan. All right, we're gonna go here. Boom. All right, we're gonna go probably to the Guardian near here. I do appreciate this, by the way. I logged on today. I don't know if it's been my TikTok shorts or if it's been my YouTube shorts, but I got 3 new followers today. Yo, what's up, Jay? How you doing? Big dog in the house. Yeah, I got 3 new followers when I logged on today, dude. I'm getting up there. I'm at 64 now, which is huge. It's a huge amount. You know, the goal would be to get to 100, but we'll see. I went to the wrong way, by the way. Yeah, dude, bro. I ordered that computer, right? It's not gonna be here until and it was not even gonna ship until the 18th. It's kind of sad, but I got a huge deal on it, dude. Oh, I can't even do that. Where am I even going? I gotta go down the stairs. Where are the stairs at? Oh, they're this way? That's up. Let's not go that way. Yeah, I got a huge deal on it because I went through the exchange, right? It's the military base like store, pretty much. It's like Walmart, Best. There's this one in El Paso is huge. Fort Bliss, because Mexico is like right next to us, so they don't want anyone going to Mexico. But the exchange is huge, man. So I was looking on their website, and they were like, there was a lot of them, dude. They have so much, and it's all tax free. Like you don't pay. Well, I don't pay taxes on it. You don't pay taxes on it if you're in the military. Well, you can't even really do it unless you're in the military anyways. So yeah, but it's all tax free, dude. You don't pay any money or you don't pay any taxes. So it said it was $2,000 for my computer. I got it for $2,000. No taxes. I looked up on Best Buy because I was like, if I get it at Best Buy, I can get it they have the same one at Best Buy, same exact specs, same everything. So I was like, if I go to Best Buy, right, I could just pick it up, have it today. taxes was gonna be like $200. Nah, homie, I'm not gonna do that. So I freaking, well, not two, it's like gonna be like 100 and something in taxes, and I didn't want to deal with that, dude. No thank you, that's too much, dude. So it would have been like 22. Not a huge deal, but like if you can get it tax free, get it tax free. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you're expecting me to explain this game, I'm not going to, by the way. I'm not trying to be that person, but I'm not reading any of the quests. It's not gonna have, it's just too much, dude. It's too much to try to sit there and read everything 24/7. All right, we're gonna go to Blackbrush. You just gotta kind of play and figure it out. You know what I mean? The game's all about, it kind of dummies down. If you don't know what you're doing, man, they got a whole tutorial section that'll tell you exactly how to do it. Now, I've done this before, so I'm not reading it on stream and showing you guys, but you'll see it like pop up in the middle of the screen when something new happens, and you can read it all. It's on the side, you can read all that. It'll explain exactly how to do the game or play the game. So don't be afraid to read, unless you're me. I suck at reading, but you know what I mean. Bro, it's gonna be a huge, listen, I'm running on a Ryzen 5 CPU. I'm running on 16 gigabytes of RAM and a 5700 XT Nitro, which is like a 2060 Super, right? The equivalent. That's what I'm running on right now, which isn't bad, dude. It's great for what it is. You know what I mean? But the goal, the reason because I built this computer, I built it for the simple fact that I wanted to upgrade it. I was looking up upgrading my computer. Like I was saying earlier, everything's so expensive, dude. Like just to get a 40 series, like the lowest one I'm gonna look at is about $1,200 to get like a 40 series, which is what my motherboard can handle, right? Which, you know, it's whatever, but $1,200, right? I paid $2,000 for a brand new computer. I mean, it's the i9 processor, it's the 5070, it's the freaking the 5070, the 32 gigabytes of RAM. You know what I mean? The DDR5 RAM. I got the, yeah, it's huge, 2 terabytes. I have a 1 terabyte M.2, right? It's 2 terabyte M.2 right off the bat, dude. You got a 38, almost better to always buy the pre-built because the GC is 3/4 the price. You know, honestly, dude, I was looking at rebuilding again. It's just, I don't know, dude. I don't want to deal with it no more. Like, just give me a computer. The only thing that I know that I'll have to change is I'll have to go into the BIOS and lower the CPU power, pretty much, that is going to put out so it doesn't overheat, which it shouldn't. It should be fine. But if you're getting into that heavy end stuff, you know what I mean? You want to have the CPU cool down. I'm gonna try to pull everyone, dude, and see if they heal me. Yeah, let me know if it's too loud, dude. It might be too loud, the music. It seems like it's getting too loud. It's weird because like when I'm other places, it's low, but then when I start doing combat, for some reason it's really high. You can barely hear me. Oh my god, dude. All right, hold up. Let me turn this down and then turn this up. Is that better? Is that better? It's so hard to like, because in my headphones it's really loud. Like all of this is just extremely loud. Let me turn it down some, see if it'll help. Yeah, dude, thank you for letting me know. It's hard to tell if it's gonna be too loud or not. All right, turn the game sound up a little bit. All right, hold up. Like right there. I don't like how it ignores that. Like it blocks out my screen when I switch from OBS to here. All right. Hopefully that was a little bit better. I noticed yesterday that it was my voice was really loud. Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine. I appreciate it though. The other day somebody else was telling me that the game volume was too loud. So I turned the game volume down. But apparently it was I turned my mic volume down too. I don't know. I'm confused, man. Yeah, I can't wait to get the computer though. So it said it's gonna ship out on the 18th. But to save like $200, I think it's kind of worth it. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, homie? Yo, this masked mage right here, dude. That guy's weird. This guy follows me, dude. All right, fight or flight this thing so I can get my damage increase. Right? What is this? Breaking limits as only a true warrior can. Yeah, I guess they came out with like it's a whole different game than what I'm used to. Give me your soul. You are mine. What is this, dude? Darkness? I'm finding new things as I play. Yo, one thing I didn't realize, right, is I've been doing my shorts for my streams. So I'll like have clips and then I'll put them in. I'll make shorts out of them. I post them to both TikTok and YouTube, right? I've been getting a lot of like comments and likes and favorites on TikTok. I don't know what that actually means. You know what I mean? I'm new to TikTok. But apparently it's been blowing up on TikTok all day. Like even right now, I just got a like as we're speaking. Which, you know, my views on YouTube are insane. I got like over 1,000 views on my shorts on YouTube. But my TikTok, man, I average about, I don't know, like 100, 200 views on my TikTok. And today I'm sitting pretty good, man. Pretty good. Yeah, not too bad. I'm sitting at like, I got like 1,000 on one of them with like a ton of likes and comments. Coffee's the best. Oh, what am I doing? What do I gotta go? Husting strip. Got it. Ethernet. Alchemist Guild. And that should be right there. Yes, sir. Let's get it. This game's super fun, dude. I'm having a blast with it. It's gonna get even better once I start doing actual PvE though. I think Rez might be a little pissed off at me for playing this game and not playing World of Warcraft. But I mean, that dude just bounced out and went Horde side, so he's not even playing with us anyways. You know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna be mad, dude? You're not even playing with us. All right, let's equip this ring. Item comparison. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what does it matter, dude? I didn't give up on World of Warcraft. I just want to slow it down. Pull back, dude. I think the Outlands is going to be too much right now. But that's just me. All right, so we're going to go to the Quicksand, which is that over by the Adventurers Guild down here. So we'll run up to this little thingamajig right here. This is the Aethernet shard, and we're going to go to the Adventurers Guild. Go to the Quicksand, do the Quicksand thing. wham bam and a thank you ma'am. Yo, I got hooked up the other day. One of my viewers, man, he was watching me. Dude gave me 5,000 gil. I don't know if that's a lot. I don't, you know, but it definitely helps. Everything helps. I felt like I was streamer benefits for a little bit, dude. Somebody was giving me gold. I'm like, whoa, dude, I'm not Zaryu. Whoa, what? My headphones went kind of crazy. All right, so what now? Collect earring from this chick. Well, where's that thing at, dude? All right, let's run out of here. Yeah, trying to find your way around this can get kind of ridiculous sometimes. I understand that. Steps of Thal. That's where we're going. Nope. All right, let's run to the Steps of Thal. I got to make sure, remind me if I don't, because I have ADHD and I'm gonna forget. I gotta get one of the crystals in this little room, the Aethernet crystals, especially over here in the Sapphire district. Why haven't I got that, dude? What's wrong with me? This is the Sapphire Avenue. This is your main shop, right? So when you're over here, you got your market board. Your market board is your auction house. You got this little thing. Where's it at? It's all right, this little chest right here would be if you're in a free company. Free companies are your guild, right? But there's a bell. Maybe it's over here. Oop, I ran past the crystal. I told you. Come on, what are you doing to me, Jay? Told you not to let me forget that. You let me forget it. All right, so there's a bell somewhere around here. It might be over here. Materia, by the way, this says materia. Materia is going to be like your gems in World of Warcraft, right? And all your gear, like not all of it, but like this gear, if you see, I have 2 materia slots. Where's this bell at? Oh, right here. All right, so this summoning bell, right? I can't do it right now because I don't have it, but you're gonna get a retainer. See, summoning bells are used to call forth your retainers you have that you have in your employ. So they're like NPCs. They're your NPCs who can be hired to maintain items and gills. So you can give them items and then they can post it on the auction house, the market board, and they can do all that stuff for you. You don't even got to deal with it. Also, after a certain point, your retainers, you're gonna have more than one, but you can send them out on missions, right? And the missions will give you certain things. It kind of reminds me of Star Wars The Old Republic, to be honest. I don't know if you've ever played that game, but Star Wars The Old Republic, you had your companions as well, and you used to be able to send them out to go get like crafting materials and stuff like that. Star Wars The Old Republic was one of my favorite crafting games ever. I dived heavy into crafting in that game. So did my brother, dude. He was a beast at that. My little brother, he's just like me, dude. He loves video games. He hates World of Warcraft. So I've tried to get him on World of Warcraft so many times. He won't play. He doesn't like it. You know, it's kind of sad. But, you know, whatever, dude. So hopefully he hops back on this game, dude. That would be super cool, man. At least have my brother. I like playing video games with my brothers. You know what I mean? All my friends. Video MMOs without friends is what's the point? You know what I mean? It's boring. All right, you get all these crystals, man. It's very important to collect all these little Aethernet crystals so you don't have to do all this stupid running around like I'm doing. Final Fantasy XIV. Okay, that's what we're playing. I'm kind of confused about that. All right, Goldsmith. So Goldsmith is like your jewel crafters, right? You can join the guild. I do want to delve in to professions, but I'm gonna do that later, not right now. So every single one of these like little blue things, they unlock something. Like down here you got your miners, right? Over here you got your goldsmith. Over here you got your weavers, which are like your tailors in World of Warcraft, right? Obviously, you know, miners are mining. Goldsmith is like jewel crafting, right? You got a lot of them all over the place. And this is just Thanaland, right? You got a lot of these these areas. So like La Noseca, this is another place that I'll get to eventually. It depends on what class you're playing. You go to different, you got like La Noseca, you got there's another one I think you can go to, but Thanalan it's the one I've always gone to. I like it better, mainly because I like being a gladiator and a tank in this game. All right, so we're gonna go to the Quicksilver thing again. See, and this is why. Ooh, goldsmiths. Did I not get this one? I did get. Oh, I'm at it. That's why. But this is why you get the crystals, because I don't have to run all over. I don't have to like run all the way down there. I just teleport. Hey, what's up, homie? I'm here. That's what it's all about, man. The quicksand. Yeah, I heard. Now I saw this video the other day about this game, because what happened in this game is before it was A Realm Reborn, it was Final Fantasy 14, and it wasn't hard per se, but it wasn't easy. There was a lot of aspects of the game that weren't hashed out at all. It's kind of like New World when New World came out, right? It was fun, but there were a lot of things that needed to get better. Same thing in this, right? It's fun, but there's a lot of things that need to get better. And dope, dude. And so before it went to A Realm Reborn, it was hard. And then over the years, they started making this game stupid easy. If you just, I mean, as far as like the leveling process, it's stupid easy. Honestly, if you're having trouble playing the game, then I'm sorry, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not hard. It's very easy. It's more confusing on some aspects of the game than anything else. You know what I mean? But they made it stupid easy. Somebody in this video, now I don't know how true it is, but I heard that it's gonna be getting harder. Like they're making it to where it's not so easy or so forgiving. Now I don't know how true that is. It would be kind of cool if it was true, because I would like a little bit more challenge. You know what I mean? And I love this music, dude. Final Fantasy music, best music there is. Hold up. My wife is like, so I have my son home with me, right? And my wife's like, hey, his teacher was asking if he wanted to come back to school to keep his perfect attendance. So I asked him, and he's like, nah, dude, I don't want to do that crap. Like, I don't blame him, dude. I hated school, man. They're way smarter than me, though. These kids, I mean, that's not hard to believe. I'm not the smartest dude in the world. I joined the Navy and then the Army. You know what I mean? All right, so if I remember where we're going is this Hall of Flames. And now this Hall of Flames is where it's like your faction almost, right? So they have like the flame people, and then they have these ones called the Twin Adder, and then one more, but I can't remember the third one. But yeah, these would be like your factions. Now you can go on missions with them, right? Yeah, you can go on missions and do quests for them, and it levels up your rank inside the faction, and then you can get like different items and stuff, right? So that's what these things are. This one is your flame, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, so if you go here, that's free companies. All right, that's like your guilds. This is gonna be like your guild. Where's it? Oh, right here, flame personnel. And get rid of this. All right, so these are your you can come here. Oh, I'm an idiot, dude. What's wrong with it? You can buy certain like items and armor, and then you have different ranks, right? So it's kind of like your PvP or like your reputation grind, essentially, in World of Warcraft. So you get these little marks, these little seals, and then you can buy things. Personally, I don't recommend it. I think just trying to grind out the end game stuff would be better, but you can also buy like crafting materials, you know what I mean? That's what I used to spend all my seals on, because they're not a lot, dude. So I used to just buy a whole bunch of crafting materials and not really worry about the weapons and the armor, because I mean, these are cool and everything, right? But they're not. You can get way better. Way better. All right, so we got to go back to the Quicksilver, which we shall over yonder. Coffee's so good, dude. The cool part about this new computer, well, so like I have an ultra wide monitor, right? Like I'll show you. Sorry about the clothes in the background. So I have it's an LG ultra wide monitor, right? But when I went to go stream, I realized that it looks funky on ultra wide, because like I don't know, dude, I didn't like it. Plus I realized right now I have a 27-inch monitor. It's a 1080p ultra high definition, right? That one could go up to 1440p, right? It's like ultra wide, super dope. But I would get an FPS drop on that one. So that's why I had to switch. Plus my computer's getting so old that it would like shut down in some parts while I was running that, which is weird to me. But all right, so look, we're gonna go to the airship landing, right? This is where the game starts opening up. All right, the airship landing is a huge part of the game right now. So we're gonna go travel. We're probably gonna travel to La Noseca, right? That's honestly probably where it's gonna have us travel right now. But let's go over here to the airship landing, right? There should be like an elevator over here. Yeah, this lift attendant. You talk to the lift attendant, you go to airship landing. Yes, sir. So then it's going to have us travel around, and we got to start talking to a whole bunch of people. And we're like, yo, these people are coming to get us, bro. Watch out, dude. And then we got to band together. Yeah, I love 1440p. The problem is my computer couldn't really handle it, right? Which really sucks. So hopefully I can switch back to that monitor. Now, it might be a little weird when making videos, because ultra wide, you get like this weird little black bar at the bottom of your screen when you're streaming or like recording videos, because it's I don't understand it, dude. You know, but every video, like I made one video of me doing a Warsong Gulch back in SOD, and it was I had to put a black border at the bottom, you know what I mean? Like, let me see if I can get to it. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, you get over here. All right, so look, view my account. Let me go back over here. All right, so yeah, look at this, by the way. Shorts, 1.2K, dude. 1.1. Some of these have two. Anyways, so videos. So if you look back, the Immortal Guard, I did this back in SOD, but you see how it's kind of like it's not full screen, I had these weird black marks. That's how it is when you freaking stream or record videos in ultra wide. You have to do that. Or I can do like a weird thing to where I put like a 1080p and then I kind of like have to center everything in my screen, but then like that kind of sucks, dude. So I don't do that. But when I start streaming on the other one, I'm gonna have to see if there's a way I can get rid of the little black bar when I record, or like maybe if I download a stream that I streamed, if it would be different or still have this weird little, you know what I'm saying? We'll see. All right, let's get back into it. Let's get into this. All right, we're gonna go on the airstrip right now. We're gonna do big old things. You know what I mean? We're growing up in the world, dude. That's what we're doing. My wife's like, yeah, I figured he'd say no. All right, so over here, we got to talk to this Chica. This little Chica over here. You know what I mean? This little furry. We're going to talk to this furry. We're going to do these things. Yeah, so right now we're trying to be like, yo, there's an evil guy following me around in the game. And what we got to do is we got to band together because some bad things are going to happen. So they sent me out to the world to go be big, huge adult hero. You know what I mean? And that's what we're going to do. So we're like, yo, let's go all the way over here. Where am I? I think I'm La Noseka or some crap like that. All right, so we're going to go to the Bulwark Hall. We're going to go do this thing. Yeah, so where is this at, dude? Let me see. Map. Yeah, La Noseka, dude. I told you. I smart man. I played this game too much. That's really what it is. So yeah, pretty much what's going on is we're just trying to band a bunch of people together so we can go attack these evil people. The whole storyline is it's pretty much us going to different places and asking for help. Yep. That's it, dude. That's the whole game. Welcome. That was it. No, once you get to Realm Reborn, the storyline changes a little bit. And then I haven't played outside of a Realm Reborn, so I don't know what it's like Shadowlands. I don't know what that is. Not Shadowlands. Shadow something. I forgot what it's called. It's kind of like Shadowlands. All right, so we went to Limsa Lominsa, right? And maybe I should have got something from there. Hold up. Oh, man. No. What's this chick? Why is that main story quest right there? Darn it. I'm gonna board the airship. I should have got the freaking crystal. It's your fault, Jay. You don't tell me about these things. My brain don't work. I think my dad's gone crazy. Ooh, you scared the bejeebus. What's up, baby girl? Sorry, that was my data. Skip this cutscene. Skip it. Oh, dude, it says I lost a follower. No way, dude. That's not fun. It's probably because I didn't play World of Warcraft, and so they're gonna leave me. All right, this is another spot. This is one of my favorite spots, actually. Gridania. It's one of my favorite areas. Hands down. All right, where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? I think we gotta run up. This is where I was based out of, by the way, and my last, like every other time I played the game, it's always been Gridania, dude. I love this place. It's such a cozy vibe. You know what I mean? This is where like your archers are. You got your archers, you got your carpenters, Also in like Old Gridania, you're gonna have your fishermen, your lancers, right? Your leather workers, all this other stuff. Down here is your conjurers, that's your healers. So if you pick conjurer or lancer or freaking archer, you know what I'm saying? Like all these little things, that's where you would be. You would be here in this area. This is the home of the twin adders. Yes, sir. It's gonna tell me to go to Old Gridania. Yeah, down there, over here, that's the home of the twin adders. That was my faction. We had a whole free company called Oni Waban back in the day. All right, so make sure to get crystals, man. Gotta get these crystals so I don't have to run around and doing all this stuff again. AFK. Now, it may seem like there's not a lot of people playing this game right now, right? That is far from the truth. There is an ish ton of people playing the game. Just go to where we're at, Limsa Lominsa, right? And go to the main section of that. There's gonna be tons of people over there. Like, look, 1, 2, look at all these people, dude. There's a ton of people. I don't know what people are talking about. My sprint is not up. All right, we're gonna go down towards the Conjurer's Guild. I believe down here we're gonna talk to some chick who's gonna tell us to go somewhere else and do some other things. Obviously. It's the nature of these games, my friend. Nature of these games. All right, we're gonna go here. Make sure if you're playing this game, make sure you get all the shards, please, because if you don't, you're gonna hate life later on when you gotta find it. See, over here, we're talking to these people, right? We're giving them these letters and we're like, come join our freaking rebellion, essentially. Not really, but you know what I mean?
So you are the Uldan.
I told you they talk. I told you they talk. I'm not gonna watch it though. I've already seen these, dude. I've already done this more than once. You may now use the airships connecting every place that we just went to, right? And then minions. Minions are pets. All right, you got your pets. In World of Warcraft, guess what? You got minions here. Same, but different. Right, yeah, you just sit over here and you go use, and there you go, and then you get this little airship, which is somewhere around here. Character, minion guide. You can put this down. You can be like, I want an airship, follow me. Look, there's your pet, but mine's an airship. All right, this one we're going to Limsa La Noseca, but Limsa Lominsa. Did I get that crystal down here? I think I did. I think I did. Boom. Yes, we did. We're going to go to the main plaza and we're going to go and do some things. I would like to go to the airship, which is Aya. You see right here? Not right here. Maybe it is right here. Down here. I believe it's literally down here, but on the upper part of it. We're gonna go to this airship. We're gonna go do things, man. Boom. We're gonna go back to Limsa Lominsa. Make sure we get crystals over there. You know, I'm a crystal fiend, man. Come on. I got these cheeseburgers. So yeah, I guess this is like your I don't know whether it would be equivalent to, it's your griffins, that fly you to the different areas in World of Warcraft. We're gonna go to the Bulwark Hall. Right? We're in the lower decks. There's lower decks and upper decks, I believe, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a smart man. I know some things. Because I've seen some things. Alright, so you're Drowning Wench, which I guess I could have came here from the get-go. You know what I mean? Could have came right here. Phoenix Sound, right? It's an item. I think it makes you, it resurrects you. Cool. It's like a healing thing. Ooh, interject. What is this? Interrupts the use of target's action. I have a lot of these already. I have low blow, I have interject, and I have shield bash, which sucks. I would not recommend that. Dude, I'm already level 19. Narsguard, man. Let's see what's coming up. I got Shield Lob. The next one's going to be the Shield of Halone, which is another combo. Boom, boom. Cool. All right, man. Talk to this chick again. I don't want to do the cutscenes, my friend. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to run out here and see what there is. I would like to go to the crystal. I believe it's like the main area is down here or something like that. Maybe it's the lower decks that's the main area. I can't remember, dude. But we'll figure it out. I do want to go get this crystal over here. This is also where the armor and stuff is, which I was thinking about going into. The cool part about this, right, is you can do all this stuff on one character. So all it is just a different gear set. You know what I'm saying? You just equip like the armor thing, and then that's it, dude. And then you're an armorer, and then you level it up, and everything has its own different levels, but you can easily switch out of it. Like, I kind of like the gathering part of World of Warcraft a little bit better, because you don't have to change your entire gear set just to freaking do that, right? Like, gotta equip a like a fishing pole to go fishing, right? But you don't have to be a fisherman and change your entire outfit, because like all this gear that I'm wearing isn't gonna work for armor. You need like profession gear. Boo boo doo boo boo. All right, we're gonna go down. I'm gonna run this way. We're gonna do this stuff. We're gonna go down to the lower decks. Lower Lominsa. And then this is the main area right here. You got the crystal. There's not a lot of people here right now. Usually there's a ton. Okay, never mind. Just walk closer. Yeah, usually there's a ton of people doing RP events and all this stuff. Like, this is where it's at, man. You come here, there's so many freaking people, dude, doing weird things. You see like little furry people, yeah, like half naked. Where are we going? We're going down here. Yeah, so weird stuff goes on in this area. So I'm just saying, if you're into that, more power to you. Just make sure you come here. Is it this way? I think so. Sprint. Oh yeah, this is where the fisherman's at. You got a fisherman somewhere over here. Yeah, right here. So you want to be a fisherman? I was a fisherman. I did fishing things. Just in case you didn't know that, I was also a fisherman in World of Warcraft. If I'm not mistaken, this person's going to take us to this one part of this area, right? After a certain point, we're going to have to come back. All right, so we got to go to a Hall of Novice, which is Western Lanoseca. Okay. Well, let's go then. Is it? It's like a ship or something like that, if I'm mistaken. Is it this one? Ferry skipper? Let's go to airport. I think that's it. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, Shane. Western Law, no second. Dude, I remember everything. Not everything, but it's all coming back to me slowly but surely, my friends. Slowly but surely. Who's Shirley? Well, I remember last time I did this, I was doing as much as I could leveling up. Oh my god, it took me probably a good 6 hours, 7 hours just to get to this single spot because I was doing every single freaking quest. Now I'm just focusing on main story. I'm gonna go from main story to main story, and guess what? Make sure once I hit level 20 to go back to my job thing. Hall of the Novice membership granted. Thank you, my friend. This is not anything I remember. Designed especially for the chosen role. These solo exercises will teach you. Oh, okay. This is, I know this. This teaches you how to play your class, bro. Right? So you go through different instances and they just teach you like, yo, you're a tank. You should be doing X. And then you go, oh, that makes total sense. I should take all the aggro as a tank. Or if you're a healer, they'll be like, hey, you should only focus on healing these people. But also, like, healers in this game are weird. You're not a good healer unless you're doing damage and healing at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, you're just not good. You have to do DPS. Bro, I get a lot of New World vibes from this. Like I said, New World added a lot of certain things. Duty finder, baby, let's go. There it is. Duties are your dungeons. Sastasha was the first one, dude. It's gonna get huge. Yes, sir. Okay, this is talking about dungeons, right? This, that. Now, one thing I remember, right, about this, yeah, I understand. I don't need all this. All it's saying is go into your duty finder, you get daily duty finder quests, and then you do your dungeons, and then there you go. All right, so duty finder, what is it? Duty, and then you. All right, here's your duty finder. So you get quests eventually. You see this little arrow thing right here? It's like your quest. Your rando. It's like in World of Warcraft when you got like Mr. Pandaria did it to where you log on and you're like, hey, this is gonna give you X amount of experience when you do it first thing. You know what I mean? Like your daily quest. You want to run these and there's also roulettes and a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm gonna do this because I want to join as a party, right? And tanks, if I remember correctly, tanks get a lot of they get like priority, just like in World of Warcraft, man. Tanks and healers. Now, if my brother was in here, I'm gonna turn this game volume up. I don't know what's going on. I can't hear anything. Yeah. So, with my brother was a healer, and then my other brother was a DPS. So we used to insta queue into these things, like instant queue, man. It was insane in the membrane, my friend. Did you know that? Because if you didn't, I did. Look at this guy. He's a tank as well. Oh, piss. All right, so it's forming. Now, there is a way that they added to where you can do NPC dungeon runs. I forgot what they call them. But you do these dungeon runs with NPCs. And you can, like, right here, party of NPCs. Nah, dude, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna wait for actual people, and while I'm waiting for actual people, I'm gonna attack things and level up. You know what I'm saying, SA? Oh, dude. And there we go. That was fast. Let's see if I still got this, dude. Do you think I still got this? We're just waiting for our DPS to come in. That was fast, dude. It said 5 minutes. Nah, that was pretty quick, dude. What in the world? Oh, dude, I gotta tell you, I got this new thing. I set it up. I had my daughters do it. Listen to this.
What in the world?
That's my daughters, dude. Yeah, dude, I love it. I was like, hey, say this. And then I made it into a sound thing. It's pretty awesome. All right, so look, this is like the first thing. Let's see if I got this. All right, so one thing I remember, right off the bat, is your Iron Will. This is your threat generation. It gets taken off. It gets taken off every time you enter one of these little dungeons. Stop attacking, please. Let's just run through. All right, there's a thing over here. And then we're gonna get this bloody memo. Did we get the bloody memo? It's like they don't understand this, dude. Is this healer gonna heal me? Oh my god, that was close, dude. Maybe I should not just do like I used to do. I don't think these people got it, dude. What are you talking about? These guys are high level though. Go get this guy. So this guy you can only hit with a shell. Or while his shell's open. You know what I mean? We got this, dude. Yeah, you want to make sure as a tank, obviously you're taking all the damage, right? And these little things. So back when I first played, there was no indication whether you were losing aggro or not. So like if you see red right here, you got aggro. These people attack too much, dude. All right, right here, there's gonna be like it's gonna be like a thing that appears, like an enemy, and then he's gonna drop like a certain thing. Or did we already pass that? Oh, well, that was interesting. Nope, there it is. It's because I got the wrong one. I forgot I got a stun. I totally forgot I got a stun, dude. I can need that. And I can greed that. You're fine. And I got both of them apparently. Yep, cool. All right, this part, this next part coming up, I think it's gonna be like pirates and stuff. forgot I have a marker. Sorry if I'm not like paying attention. All right, so up here you have your limit breaker, right? So, dude, can you heal me? Thank you. So a limit break is, I mean, it's like I don't know if you've ever played Final Fantasy, but after it gets full, you can use it on monsters, like boss fights and stuff. All right, this is a hard room if you're not paying attention. Dude, I'm getting a lot of things. So, because these guys got, look at this guy, dude. What is he doing, man? We got this. I just got to make sure I put my defensive down, right? And then I'm just gonna AoE him down, essentially. And then when I see like if one's going away, as long as I'm doing this AoE and it's hitting everyone, please heal me. Please heal me. Oof. Yeah, as long as I'm hitting somebody with that AoE, it should automatically go to me, right? Because threat generation is a lot easier now than it used to be. Yeah, but it should be a lot easier. We're gonna use my DPS increase and we're just gonna knock it down. Easy. He drops a key. The key opens up the other gate, right? And then we're gonna face some like I think it's like the Kraken or something that looks similar to the Kraken. I'm gonna use my sprint so we can get past this. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this healer, man, but he's not the best. I mean, it's fine. It's an early game dungeon. He probably doesn't have all his spells. But like, I'm taking a lot of damage. Once it gets down, like once one of these guys dies, right, then I can start doing single damage stuff. But then I just got attacked by all those, so we're not gonna do that. All right, this is another part that's kind of tricky. So these guys slap really hard, right? And then I want to make sure I pull these guys over here. And I have my defensive, so I can do this. As long as my healer's healing, I got this. You know what I'm saying? I used my defensive and my power thing. So now that they're running low, we're gonna pull some more, right? And this is the whole, usually I would pull everything. You know what I mean? But it seems like, yeah, I see our people. Seems like our people are struggling here. We're down a DPS. So we're just gonna leave it at this, dude. But usually I would pull this entire room, right? And then I would line of sight and have them come to me. But so far, not bad for the first dungeon I've done in a long time. Are we just gonna skip those? Yeah, we'll skip those. Yeah, so far it's not bad, dude. I'm doing pretty good, keeping everything, you know? Another thing about this game is if one of you guys doesn't have the cutscene, like if you didn't finish the cutscene, then all right. So this is where we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight like a Kraken after a certain point or something like that, dude. I forgot what it's actually gonna be, but like these things start rippling. Now back in the day, it was hard because DPS isn't what it used to be. So like these things start coming out and they like, I think spawn tentacles. I stunned that guy. Look at that. And then if you don't DPS them in time, then you can end up dying from those things. But like I said, they made everything so much easier. That was an easy freaking dungeon, dude. Easy dungeon. For the first time tanking in a while. You know what I mean? Like huge dungeon right there, my friend. We got some loot. Yeah, I'm gonna need those. I don't really need the Marauder's arm, so I guess I'll grade on it. All right, let's see how many player accommodations I got during that. I received one player accommodation. Reputation. Yep, 1. That's not bad, dude. I haven't done a thing in so long. That's pretty good for my first freaking dungeon. You know what I mean? All right, so we got a new gladiator's arm, which we're going to equip as a green. We got a new shield we're also going to equip, right? We got some new pants, some plunder sabatones. We got some gauntlets. I can't wear the alkalides robes, and we got a new necklace. So look at that, dude. We got some gear already, bro. Huge. So +2 vitality, +2 vitality, +2 vitality. This one has +1. Super legit. Heck yeah. Strength 77, vitality 77. Doing big things. Living life. Yeah, anyways. So the cool part is if I want, I can take this, I can put it on if I am a warrior, and I can become a warrior. Or I can take this, well, not really, but it's only weapons. If I had like a staff or whatever the alkalites use, I can go train that and become an alkalite. I don't really care for that though. We're going to update my gear. We're going to push on. Let's get it. We're going to go to the Drowning Wench, right? Which is Limsa Lominsa, I believe. Which technically I can probably teleport there. We'll go to the lower decks. Super smooth run of a dungeon, especially one that I haven't done in a while. Now, that's how all the dungeons should go as a tank. If you have a good healer, right, and you have a good tank, your DPS should not do a damn thing. You should start your dungeon, make sure your iron, your like threat enmity is called enmity in this game. Make sure that gauge is on so you can gain more enmity, and then you're gonna run. And you're gonna attack, and you're gonna run, and you're gonna run, and you're gonna run. And then there's gonna be a spot to where you're gonna have to wait, and then you stop. You pop your defensive, right? Your rampart and your fight or flight, whatever. There's another one. There's reprisal, which is coming up next level for me, I believe. Right? Roll reprisal at level 22. What this does is it reduces damage. So what I'll do, right, is I'll pull everything. I'll pop my reprisal once everything's clumped up on me, and then my defensive, my rampart. So they're gonna deal 20 or 10% less damage, and I'm gonna take 20% less damage, right? So really it's a 30% damage reduction with those two in total. And then you can, if you want, pop your fight or flight and deal 25% more damage while you're doing that. Fight or flight's mainly used for single target, but I sometimes like to use it in those easier dungeons where I'm pulling everything up to one area. I'll pop all my cooldowns, and then I'll take a whole bunch of less damage, 30% less damage, and I'll do 25% more, so those people just get melted. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, a little explanation about how you should be as a tank. All right, we're gonna go to the Fisherman's Guild. Ooh, there's Arcanus. Yeah, we're gonna go to the Fisherman's Guild. But yeah, so if you decide to play this, you should actually play it just like how I'm saying. I mean, play whatever you want, really, but maybe I went the wrong way. All right, upper decks, aft castle. Yeah, play it however you want, but that's how it's like. Okay, so you remember, Jay, when we went into New World, right? And we started doing dungeons, and then everyone else there has already been so geared, right? They've been, it's just ridiculous. And all they do is pull everyone, and then you just AoE them down. It's the same thing. A lot of these people have been playing this game for so long that they know what to do. And that's how you're gonna, when you start getting into higher dungeons, that's the expectation, is to pull, you know what I mean, and deal with it later. Like throw all your cooldown, freaking kill everyone all at once. It makes the dungeon go by fast. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Hey, by the way, drink some water. Water is the nectar of life. It's delicious. Also, it makes you choke. All right, so let's pull up the duty finder again. I think we can do this again. I would like to run this one more time, right? Because I would like to get more gear. So I'm just gonna do insta queue, dude. What? Insta queued. Tank is so awesome. Bro, I remember my brother, man. My brother's a monk, dude. He waited like 2 hours to get into a dungeon one time. It's Narsguard. No, thank you, dude. I'm gonna move this up here. Yeah. All right, so this is saying we gotta go to this chick over here and do this thing. And Gridania. Oh, sorry. I cannot teleport. Oh, it's because I'm waiting for this. Let's see if there's a DPS that's going to do it. There we go. All right, we're going to run this Uno Mas, my friend. Uno Mas. One more time. Make sure your Iron Will goes on. Warriors have a different thing. All right. You see how our we got this little thing? /P. Party. All right. We're going to do the same thing exactly how we just did it, right? I'm going to put on my sprint. Make sure I hit them. You see, they know what's going on. I like that. I'm going to taunt this guy. I'm going to AoE this. I guess we'll do it right here, dude, because my health is getting kind of low, but it's the same concept. You know what I mean? So you're going to pull them all together like this. You're going to pop your defensive. My healers need to heal. Oh, my healer needs a heal. Thank you. Ooh, that was close. I had to pop a potion, dude. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. But it's okay. We're getting there. You know what I mean? Let's do it again. Let's see if we got it again. Does he understand it? Stop attacking these guys, please. All right, we're gonna pull this thing over here. We're gonna provoke that guy. We're gonna jump down here. All right, we're gonna group them all up right here. Since I don't trust the healer that much, I'm not gonna pull any more than this. Right? And this is what we're gonna do. You want to make sure you watch out for those AoEs, right? Also, if you were watching my video yesterday, this is why you have those one things where it says show limited on your party and you say only for you, right? Because if I had it to where I can see every effect that my party members were doing, I wouldn't be able to see those freaking AoE things on the ground. All right, we're gonna stay right here. We're good. Pop my defensive, because your defensives come up so fast. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared to not pop your defensives. All right. I should probably change my DPS. My DPS colors, because right now I have the healer as green and the DPS as red. The healer's getting jacked up, dude. That's on me. That's my fault. So we have a thaumaturge and we have a lancer. Now I didn't see what it was, dude. I did not see what it was. Come running over here, dude. What are you doing over there? Why? Pick one, dude. I didn't see what the color was because that's not my job. My bad. So if you don't kill those clams, they'll just keep respawning things. What are you doing, guy? There we go. So we picked the right one, right? So then the switch comes up and then we're gonna get attacked by that big old freaking thing. There we go. Look at that. Stunning, doing the job of a tank. You know what I mean? I only got one stun though. Everyone else has a stun. Did you know that? If you didn't, now you do. All right, so we're gonna need that and grade that. Sorry, bro, I get so distracted in these things. Yeah, so, but that's what you want to do when you start doing these dungeons, man. Just kind of like if you're tanking, you're the lead, dude. You are the lead. Don't let them think they're the lead because they're not, dude. You know what I mean? I guess I'll grade that because I think I already got one. All right. Yeah, you're the lead, so you want to pull as much as you can when you can. You see how this guy's helping me pull? Come on, heal me, dude. Heal me. What the? Bro, this healer didn't heal me. What's up, baby girl? This healer needs a heal. Why is the healer not healing? Bro. I thought he could handle it, man. You think that guy would have been able to do it though, man? Like he could have. Yeah, dude, you were slacking. I'm glad you recognized your mistakes there. He could have got that, dude. So now I really don't trust this healer. I'm not gonna pull anything but one pack at a time. I just don't trust him anymore. It's his fault, you know what I mean? So once you get below 3 mobs, you should be single targeting them down, because then they'll die a lot faster. Let's go to the captain's quarters. We'll kill the captain. We'll go do the same, but different. Yeah, that kind of sucks, dude. That really actually kind of sucks. But we got our limit break, so as a tank, you should really never use your limit break, right? You should leave your limit break to your DPS. Tank and healer should never do it. I don't know, at least that's how it used to be. I'm not sure how it is now, but you know. So you see, I marked these guys because I want them to kill this tank first, the captain first, right? Do more damage to them. They should be. It's a good idea to at least have one marker on things, right? At least one. Cool, man. I think we can do this. I really hope that this healer is on it now. I'm not gonna pull like I used to. You know what I mean? I might just pull these and call it a day. Just because I don't trust the healer. See, so one of those AoE attacks, as long as it's hitting the guy, should pull threat to you. Switch to single target. We'll pull please, you got this, healer. You got this. Just heal me. All you gotta do is keep throwing heals out, man. Are you gonna pull those guys? Nah, man, let's go in here. Do not pull. See, oh, that's so nice. It automatically skipped it. So I'm using my meal too now. So it gives me +1 vitality, skill speed, and then the main reason is that experience boost. Easy, dude. We got this. Easy freaking peasy, dude. I'm gonna give the Dragoon a whatchamacallit player combination. Greed, yes. We have a player combination. Look at that. All right, dude. Let's carry on with the whole mission. Where are we going? Oh, we got to go to Gridania. Good thing I got that crystal. Ooh, did I get this crystal? Ooh, I did. Okay. That way we can just teleport and not have to take the freaking airship. Do you know what I'm saying, man? Water. Drink water. Army boot camp, dude. They used to be like, drink water. And then you'd have to like chug your freaking water. Oh man, the times. They would make you take your entire canteen and just freaking chug it right there. Cause I went, it was hot. So hot, dude. Stupid hot. It was in Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Stupid hot. What in the world? All right, Tara, dude. No way, bro. All right, how do we get there? Central Shroud, easy to get there, and then we'll just run down. So Central Shroud, yep, we can just go down just like this. Sprint. So one thing I was looking at when I was looking at macros, right? So there's a lot of macros that you can create. Now, what you need a mic, what is it? / mic icon or mini icon or something like that. Something, and then quotations if it's more than one word, right? And then end quotation, and then AC is like your action, then like fight or flight, right?
Mandragora!
Yo, what's up, Zetsky? Thank you for the sub, man. Huge, bro. Huge. Hell yeah. I'll give you props if you know what that is. Oh yeah, my bad, bro. My bad. I lowered all the ads all the way down to where you barely get them. I don't even make money off of the ads because they're so low, but I do appreciate that sub, dude. Yeah, so I learned fight or flight. As long as it's 2 words, you want to make sure that there's quotations, and then AC, it's gonna be like this one, right? Like fast blade. Right, so that's what I learned yesterday. Now here's the issue. The moment I actually do this, it's going to take all my tooltips away, and I don't want that. Not only that, like this one, I would want it on fight or flight as the mic icon, right? So I can see the cooldown of it, because then I won't be able to see the cooldown of fight or flight, and I don't really want to do that. So I'm not going to deal with this until I get to like end game stuff. But I did look up a little bit on how to actually do it. And that's what they said to do is like /AC and a whole bunch of other stuff, which is super cool, man. I never used this stuff before. Ooh, here's the little ladybugs. What's up, homie? Yo, I really do appreciate that that sub, man. Oh, I got my reprisal. There we go. So now it's going to be even better once I get to the, once I start doing those dungeons again. Yeah, I don't think so either. But I was reading like some stuff to where it kind of makes it a little bit easier on certain things. Like I wouldn't do it for my defensives, right? Because you want to micromanage those more. Some people do it for their defensives. Personally, I like seeing this combo. I like seeing the little outline of the combo and doing stuff like that. But you know, some people like, I don't know, I saw this whole video on it and some people love it, dude. Yeah, like I think I'm gonna steer away from the macros, dude. They kind of confuse me. Especially since they said like, yo, we're gonna freaking, it's more for casual players. Yeah, I mean, I'm a casual player, right? But I don't want to do that, dude. I just want to play the game how it was meant to be played, I guess. Yeah. Well, my plan is to get into that. I want to do everything in this game now. I'm kind of hooked on it again, dude. I got hooked on it back in the day. I'm hooked on it now. I want to do as much as I can playing this game. Get into the end game content, which I never really dived into back in the day. To be honest, was there a crystal? I ran past the crystal, man. I'm stupid. Yeah, I never got into end game stuff. I think, well, I mean, I guess it was end game stuff because back when I played, it was the end game was a Realm Reborn where you started getting those, the tombs and stuff, and then all the Tomb of Poetics, and then you just hunted those down. But, when I played last time, I never got out of a Realm Reborn again. So I was still in it the entire time. Man, it takes so long to get the end game. You know, that's an archer, dude. That's dope. That's a dope class. I never actually played archer before, but it seems kind of cool, man. I don't know. World of Warcraft, I play warlock, so like range DPS isn't a bad thing. But in this game, I think that tanking just feels the best to me. You know, having control over how you do. Like if you were here before and you saw that mess up, like I don't know if it was a healer or if it was me. But we wiped twice in a dungeon, and that never, like that shouldn't happen. Especially this early of a dungeon, like it should not happen. I remember this is his dungeon, I think. Yeah, dude. This is that one dungeon. I'm just gonna pull as much as I can. Alt 3, which is my DPS increase, and I'm gonna AoE him down, dude. Oh, hell yeah. Are you a healer or a DPS, dude? Because I wouldn't mind doing some more dungeons, man. I love dungeons. Love dungeons. They're like the best. The best aspect of this game, to be honest, is going through these things. Tamtara Deepcroft. There we go, baby. All right, so that's another one. And it's going to have us go in. So I'll wait until you you get on then. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I mean, go as whatever you want, dude. Oh, I can't locate you with that name. What? Maybe it's because you're on a different world or something. Or you're still logging on. Oh, that makes sense, dude. I was like, I couldn't remember. Yeah, so I'm thinking we're gonna do this Tamtara, because why not, dude? And then we're gonna just level up, dude. I mean, I did Sastasha pretty freaking well. Deep right now. So from now on, from what I remember, is we're gonna start unlocking a lot of these quests, these dungeons. Except there's some that are blocked behind the little blue icons. If we got our daily roulette, by the way. That's your daily quest. You get extra XP, right, and extra money for doing it as a freaking tank. But also it's random on your thing. So I think we should knock these out, Zetzi, if that's okay. There we go. Yeah, I think we should knock these out if that's okay, so we can start doing our daily roulettes as well. Because I think you get some for basic leveling, and then you get some for other dungeons. I think like the harder level 50 dungeons or something like that. But that would be super cool, man. Knock that out. I'm gonna start attacking until you get here. I want to level. I got an insta queue earlier, by the way. Instant queued. Super nice. But also the thing that says tank is in need, just says the role that should have a faster queue. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that, dude. I just assumed because every single time that I did it before, it always said it needed tanks. Like, you know what I mean? You always need a tank. So I just assumed like it just said your class, like it needs an adventurer and you're a tank. I don't know. I didn't know everyone gets that bonus. Oh, okay. Yeah, because nobody really needs DPS, but we do at the same time. If you have good DPS, dungeon goes so much more smooth. If you have a good healer and a tank, though, everything goes smooth. Life is smooth. Yeah, I like, you know, personally, I just really like the, I like the tank. Like, the tank is the best. Ooh, I can invite to your party. All right, so let's, you don't have to be next to me, right? I can join, right? And then you can be, you're with me, right? I believe that's how it works. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, level 100, dude. This is gonna go smooth. Let's get it, dude. I love that Q. Bam. Easy. All right, now it's been a long time since I've played. Oh, dude, it's just, yeah, okay. Let's get it. You're a DPS? All right, we got this. Let's see if I could get it this time. Thank you. I forgot about that. I always forget about that. Yeah, I always forget about that stance, dude. Usually I pull all the way down. Yeah, I mean, that's how I usually do it, is I pull all the way down here. I don't know why I'm AoEing right now. All right. We'll pull all these. We'll provoke that guy. We'll get this, and we'll pull all these. And then we'll stop. Because I don't know how this healer is going to be. Easy. It's green. Thank you, dude. Please don't let me die at heals. Thank you. It's green over here. Yo, that class looks so dope, Zetzi. Dude, huge, man. I kind of like it, dude. It's like a dual dagger thing. Point him away from you guys. Is it like as situational as the monk? You know how like monk has to be I can't thank you. I was like, I only have one stun. I know on the whatchamacallit, pass and pass. On the monk, you have to be like in certain areas, very situational to do certain damage. Is it the same on that class? okay, flank and rear buffs. Yeah, so similar. I just want to make sure so when I'm pulling the mobs away from you, I know like which way to face them. You know what I mean? I think what is that guy? I don't know what that guy is. I'm gonna face him towards me, towards the wall. What class is that? Is that a... Is that the red mage? Is that what? Oh, that's the Reaper, dude. Yeah, the scythe. I see it. I see it now. Oh, that's so dope, dude. Y'all look super cool, man. I'm gonna run through all the way, all right? We're gonna pull these guys. Pull this guy. Pull these guys. And pull this guy. All right, this is what we're gonna do. Then I'm gonna defensive, reprisal. There we go. Oh, I love it, dude. Such a dope ass class. Hopefully this healer's got me, dude. I'm getting kind of low. I think he's got me. Hell yeah, brother. I'm gonna get a little bit more over here so I can get this guy in the AoE thing too. Once I get below 3 people, there we go. I'll start single targeting this guy. Oh, I love this fucking class, dude. I'm sorry. Ugh. I'm gonna try to pull him out and walk him towards that area. It's been a lot of years, man. I'm not doing too bad as my first dungeon in a while, huh? Well, I mean, at this point, it's my 3rd, but it's the same dungeon that I've ran. This is the 3rd time today. All right, this one is gonna spawn the those freaking things. By the way, over here, the dogs. So I'm gonna go this way. Right, so that way when the dogs run out, I could just pick, yeah, see, I could just pick them up. Ooh, yeah, baby. I'm loving this, dude. I'm gonna try to pull... Let's see. We'll try these guys, this guy, and then I'm gonna try to pull these guys as well. Right? And then when these guys get a little bit lower, I'll pull the other guys over here. There we go. And then we'll just sit here and do this. Please heal me. There we go. Ooh, thank you. I'm getting kind of low. Easy, dude. Easy, right? So auto skips my scenes that I've already seen, by the way. I love that. All right, we got this, man. This guy's super easy. He's gonna go down super fast. I'm gonna have him do a damage reduction just because waste my cooldowns a little bit, you know what I mean? Limit break's almost up, so if you guys want to knock that out the moment it comes up, we don't need 2 bars. Zetsy, if you want to throw that limit break out so we can knock this guy down. Yo, my bad. My son came in. I was talking to him. Let's do another one. Actually, I'm gonna do Tamtara specifically. If that's I forgot you gotta unclick this, so that way I can get this quest done. If that's okay with you. Easy freaking peasy, dude. Yo, my bad. My kids came in being kids. I love this class so much, dude. It's so freaking dope. This is probably the best class in the game, in my opinion, at least. All right, so I did upgrade some of my gear. That's not too bad, dude. I got it all from this dungeon, so that's pretty good. I'm sitting at 91 strength and 95 vitality. I've gotten 2 player accommodations, level 24. Oh my god, I'm an idiot, dude. You know what I gotta do? I gotta go get my level 20. What do I get from that? I probably get a thing, right? Is it arm's length? One of these. I gotta go do that quest after this dungeon. This one's taking forever. That healer. 2 archers. You look so dope, dude. Look at you. Oh, you're one of the demon things. Whatever they're called. Examine. All right, so you get twin fangs. You know what the twin fangs remind me of? I don't know if you've ever seen Dot Hack, but that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, the dragon thing. What is it? It's the demon. You're a demon. No, yeah, the dragon guys. Yeah, these remind me of Kite Haseo from that one thing. Yeah. What is going on right now? Second lieutenant. Why do you got the aiming one? Is it like a dex build? So it's very similar to monk, I guess, but you just have 2 swords instead of your fist. What is Soul of Viper? Oh yeah, that's a new thing. I'll get that at level 30, I think, right? For the Paladin. I'm getting there, dude. I'm getting there. All right, dude. This is taking quite a while, man. Why is this one taking so long? It's because it's not a daily roulette. Let me put my food buff up. I need to, you know what I should get into is cooking. Maybe that's what I should get into. I do want to get into a dungeon. You know what I mean? Or not a dungeon, a profession. Yeah, I know. I'm just not used to it because, you know, I'm a tank and Yeah. Queues aren't really that long for me. I mean, it still says less than 5 minutes. So I remember my brother said like he would log on and it would be like 30 minutes until you get one. Level 24, dude. I'm just happy I got reprisal, dude. That's such a good like damage mitigation thing. And then I think we should, I mean, we're running up on the next one, right? On the Paladin. Shoot, doo doo doo. I play on the most active server and sometimes I'll still end up waiting 10. What server is the most active server? Is that Genova? Aether data center? You know, I was thinking about playing on the Aether, but this is the server that I played on with my brothers. That's the only reason I came here. Because I don't know which one I'm on. Something Crystal or some I think it's Crystal Data Center. Yeah, I was thinking about playing on the Aether one, but I would like to eventually play with my brothers, and hopefully they can get back into it. But this was the server that we were on back in the day. It used to be popping back in the day. This server was insane. Like you would go to Limsa, Lominsa, lower decks, and it would just be freaking jam packed with half naked freaking Lalas and the Beastkin people RPing like crazy, dude, for hours in the game. Like, why are you half naked and you're dancing? I'm kind of worried. I feel like I'm on, oh, there we go, on Moonguard in World of Warcraft, because that's the same thing. You go to Goldshire on Moonguard, like retail. Oh my. All right, I haven't done this dungeon in a while. So, oh, okay, it's this one. Hey, I got my Iron Will this time. I remembered it. Tank stance. Just keep going down, my friends. Run down. Don't attack. Let's keep going. Oh, it's right here. I'm an idiot. I told you it's been a while. It's straight down if I remember correctly. Dude, I love this class. Please heal me though. Like, look at that, dude. That's not too bad. Most of them have mods to do it. More exotic dancing. You know? Yeah, I'm not even mad, dude. I don't mind having a little crazy stuff going around in the world, man. It makes it feel alive. You know what I mean? Oh, my bad. I didn't know this guy was gonna pop up. I forgot all about that. Getting some men. I love this game. It's a good time, man. Why you gotta take the damage, dude? Why you gotta do that, bro? It's okay, I'll get that guy from the background. Do these have line of sight, by the way? Like, no. Oh my god. It's these. Hold up real quick. I gotta ban this guy. Sorry, that guy, I always get those people who sit over there and try to, like, have my guys go to a website. Like, no thank you, bro. Sorry, I'm back in. It's gonna be a little weird trying to, like, attack and ban these people. We're gonna try to pull. I got all my cooldowns, right? We're gonna try to pull all the way down to the next zone if we can. I'll just make sure I AoE them so they both get hit by me this time. Keep going, keep going. We'll sprint so we do a little damage mitigation. Right here. All right, it's gonna be right here, guys. Get ready. Oh, I love this, dude. Just make sure I weave in and out of those AoEs on the ground. I love this, dude. Super dope, guys. Yeah, I think this one we got to keep running past them, right? If I'm not mistaken. And then there's going to be some guys we got to kill. Yeah, and then we get that little rosary. Don't worry, I'm going to pull the aggro off that guy. I think I got hit by that, damn it. Ultimate Thrill Seeker. How do you get that title, dude? That's dope. All right, I'm just gonna run in, pull everyone. If you guys can please attack this guy first, get him out of the way because he's the caster. Please and thank you. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's just this one guy. It looked like more than one guy for a second. Oops, I didn't mean to do that one. skip this since I've already seen this before. I really like this game. The more I do it, the more fun it is. You know what I mean? Like the more I start doing these dungeons, makes the whole game worth it. Oh, he's invulnerable. Oh, thank you, dude. Bro, you're a champ, Zetsy, dude. I didn't even have to say anything about that. Oh, I can't do that one. Why did that not go? I wonder if I have to use the interject instead of that one, because this one's for it stuns them, but the other one like interrupts their skill. Leveled up, baby. Why can't I do that player combination? Oh, because they all left. All right. Oh, heck yeah. All right, now we're going to go back to this chick in New Gridania. I'm going to teleport there. New Gridania. Super dope. I appreciate that so far. Bro, Zetsy, man, I was saying it earlier before you hopped on stream. I just ordered a new PC. It'll be here in a couple weeks. It's a iBuy power one. Not all moves can be interjected. That boss can't be stunned and doesn't have any moves. Oh, okay, that's what I thought, dude. Because I did low blow him to try to stun him away from that, but it didn't work. So. Yeah, I got a new PC, man. Yeah, dude. So check this out, right? So I'll say it. I have a Ryzen 5, it's a Sapphire, the AMD 5700 XT Nitro, which is like a 2060 Super equivalent. 16 gigabytes of RAM and you know what I mean, like a terabyte hard drive. I built this computer a while ago. Well, today I was like, my computer, I want to upgrade. So I got one. It was $2,000, right? To upgrade this computer to make it better, instead of buying a new one, it would have cost me, just for the GPU alone, would have been like $3,500, because it's stupid, because the max I can go up to is like a 40 series, and those are super expensive. So I was like, I'll just look at other options. Well, I looked at a computer today. It was $2,000. It's a i9 4900K processor. It comes with the 5070 freaking GPU. Comes with 32 gigabytes of RAM. It comes with 2 terabyte M.2 hard drive, and it was only $2K. Like, it would have been way more expensive to upgrade the computer that I got without the RAM. I'm talking about just GPU and maybe like an all-in-one cooler. Like, it would have cost way more, but $2,000, that's not a bad deal. Yeah, just it'll be here in like 2 weeks, man. I'm just waiting for them to say that it got shipped. And I got it tax-free because, military. Even though I'm not military anymore, I was. You know what I got to do while I'm here? Don't let me forget. All right. Copperbell Mines. All right, cool. That's where we're going. Ooh, I like that place too. Don't let me forget. I gotta go do my gladiator quest. By level 20. I'm level 20. I'm 5 levels behind. What's wrong with me? What's up with that? I always forget to do the freaking class quest, man. I think the gear that I got on is already better than the one I'm about to get from this quest. Oh, no, barely. Barely. Yeah, not really, dude. Yeah, look, I did taxes, man. We got a good money back in taxes, so I said I'm gonna spoil myself. You know what I mean? We're going to Central Thanalan. I can just teleport to Blackbrush. Yeah, I did taxes, chilling. But I did put it on the military card, so it's cheap. No taxes, dude. That's insane. You know what I mean? Like, I looked at the same computer from Best Buy I could have had today, right? Like, I could have went and picked it up today from Best Buy. Same exact specs, but it was like $200 more. Where do I gotta go, dude? Oh, it's right here. It's literally in front of me. I can't wait to get a chocobo, dude. Something to fly around. You can't even fly yet, but you know what I'm saying. I think flying's after you get like when you start getting to what's it called? I'll show you. This place, Korthus or some shit like that, right? Cause yeah, I think this is where you start getting the flying stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Run in here, talk to these people. Yo, you witnessed this stuff? Yes, I did. All right, cool. There's another one. Where's the other witness? Over here. Yeah, it's actually cheaper to buy a pre-built than it is to build a computer right now. I think that's artificial intelligence. That's what they wanted you to do. You know what I mean? Is it this one? All right, now I got to search for evidence. They call it Ramageddon right now. It's insane. I saw this RAM, just 32 gigabytes of RAM was going to cost me like $1,500. What, dude? No, thank you, bro. Like, get out of here, dude. Nobody wants to spend that much money on RAM. Surprisingly, the newer GPUs aren't bad. For like a 5070, you're looking at about, you know, $400 or $500, which isn't bad. But for the 40 series, man, oh my goodness, good luck, bro. Like, let me see if I can pull this up, dude. 2 gigabyte DDR5. This is the exact one that I got, right? Once I get it over, the exact one that I got, $1,200 bucks, $1,200 freaking dollars for just RAM, right? And then look. Let's see, RTX 4090, right? Hell, we'll even do the 4080. This one's actually not bad. No, that's a 5070. Look at this. 5090, $5,000. What the hell? Why is that so expensive? 4080, $3,000. Let's do Amazon, right? Let's check out Amazon's pretty cheap. $1,500 just for the freaking an old, like, this is $1,500 just for the 4080. But then you look over here and you look at the 50 series and they're like $500, right? Like, what is that? RTX 5070, right? That's $1,500. Look at this, $700, $600, $800. That's so much cheaper. Like, why are they making the old school? I know back in the day, the whole thing was because they were crypto mining, right? And so a lot of the older series. I think it was like the 3070s, 3080s or something like that. They were used for crypto mining, so they got stupid expensive back in the day. Ugh. Steps annulled. But yeah, nowadays, like, what the heck, dude? That makes no sense to me. That is so expensive. There's no point in even doing that. And then mine, let's see. My stuff, let me do it off. Why can't I do it off? There we go. So my computer right here, let me see. I'll pull my Gmail up and then like hide information. Right, so review this order. Right here. So this was the one I bought. Yo, what's up, Alex? How you doing? So this is the one I bought, right? From the same thing, the exchange, right? So you saw the 5070, right? You saw that. Why is it freezing on me? Oh, it's this. No thanks. I don't want to give you feedback. I'm like frozen now. This is ridiculous. Anyways, so mine, just for the freaking thing, it was like 1600. There we go. So this one, right, RTX 5070. But if you remember, I looked up the 4080, which is what my current computer can max out on. $1,500, right? This is a computer I just bought today. $1,900, and it's an upgraded one. You know what I mean? More RAM. RAM was stupid. It was gonna be like, you saw it. It was gonna be like $1,200 for just the RAM, right? And that was just 16 gigabyte or 32 gigabytes, just like this. And then the terabyte, it wasn't even 2 terabytes, right? But I got this one today, $2,000. You know how much of a big freaking upgrade that is compared to mine? Now, the only thing that I found that was different is this Intel, right? The KF. I hear that it has cooling issues, and this one only comes with a 2040 millimeter liquid cooling system. So I'm gonna have to go into the BIOS and lower down the CPU usage for that. But yo, Alex, what's up, brother? How you doing? Living life, loving life over here. Sorry, I was just talking about my my PC that I just got today. Where do I got to go? Oh, this one. I'm good. You low-key just woke up? Bro, my daughter's sick today too. She's at home right now. She's home with me right now. She's sick. No fever though. It was weird. No fever. She just threw up last night twice. And I'm like, all right, I guess you're staying home. You know, as she's 6, she's not like old enough to lie. Well, all kids lie, but you know what I mean. Not about staying home. All right, so we're gonna report to this chick and the steps to thaw. That sucks, man. I hope you feel better. I hope it all works out. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude, it's never fun. I don't know what's going on. Like over where we're at, yeah, a lot of people are getting sick. I think it's just the season. Like it snowed the other day. Yeah, I mean, she's already feeling a lot better right now. You know what I mean? Honestly, I don't think I had to keep her home from work, but also I'm not gonna say no. Where is this thing at, dude? Over here. I always get lost in this area, dude. I don't know where I'm going ever. It's kind of bad. That's what I think. I think it was just a stomach thing, but you never know, bro. Whoa, is that the guild master? It was here the whole time. I'm just stupid. I was attacked by this guy. Yeah, she's feeling a lot better though. I got her some Mexican food. She had a bean and cheese burrito for lunch. I had my son home too. He had a doctor's appointment earlier, so you know, there's a lot going on today. But I just had to play this game, dude. I'm freaking hooked on this. Like, why am I so hooked on this? Yo, yeah, dude. They just opened up this new Mexican spot here in El Paso. It's so I'm from California originally, where Mexican food is like the best in the world in California. I understand. You probably don't think so. A lot of people don't think so. I love Mexican food from California. What do I got to do now, dude? Oh, I got to go back to Western Thanaland. But I retired out of the army here in El Paso, and they didn't have a lot of good Mexican food here in El Paso. You know what I mean? Like, they had really good tacos, like birria tacos, and that was about it. But they just opened up this spot down the street. It's from Arizona. It's called Filiberto's, and it's pretty freaking good, man. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, it's perfect. I needed to be here anyways to get the copper hell. Yes. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. I had a California burrito. I got my daughter a bean and cheese burrito. Came with the churro and everything. My son did not want anything. He wanted ramen noodles. A man of my own heart. Basic, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna sink through this. Bro, I feel like I'm leveling up a little too fast. Bro, I love ramen noodles, man. Just give me some. Back in the day, growing up, dude, I used to crush it up and put a little bit of the sauce on it and just eat it just raw. Not even cook it. You know what I mean? Oh, man. My son was like, the other day, he was like, hey, Dad, I found out a new way to eat these ramen noodles. And he was telling me about it. I'm like, that's not new, dude. You just did what I did as a kid. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, dude, how do I get down? Oh, it's this way. Yeah, I grew up, you know, poor boy, you know, like you eat fried bologna and stuff. No, new way. Yeah, he said new way. I said new way to you, bro. Get out of here. He's also, my son's 8 years old. You know what I mean? So he's not that old. He's still figuring it all out. He's 8 years old. I got him a PS5 for Christmas. What the heck? What's going on? You know what I mean? I didn't have a PlayStation till I was in high school. Yeah, so I have an 8-year-old son, and then I have 6-year-old twin daughters. And they're all fairly young. They're only like 22 months apart or something like that. Yeah, dude, they're a trip. Actually, check this out. I got my daughters to say something the other day. I'll play it again. I made a soundboard for it.
What in the world?
I made a little sound file out of it, and it's the cutest thing in the world. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. Look at these kids, man. I have one on my son too. He's the one that says no way, Jose. Free company invite. Who's inviting me to a free company? To Tanya's Godwin's free company. Trash Pandas. Oh, I kind of like that, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna join this, dude. Why not? Like a Trash Panda? Yeah, dude, that's fine. Do you get anything from joining a free company? Selecting free company. Do you get like XP stuff? That's super cool, man. Just running in the world. Oh, see, that's super cool, man. Company chest. No, thank you. I already know about that. I remember I used to run a free company back in the day. It was called Oni Waban. Some have events and are nightclubs. Heck yeah, dude. Let's see. Social, free company. Active actions. We have no active. That's the buffs, right? Members. Ranks. Member officer. Okay. Yeah, these are them. Yeah, I remember that correctly now. Super dope. Hey, trash pandas is trash pandas, you know? What? Oh, I can't do this. All right, I gotta leave parties, Etsy. My bad. We were knocking out some roulettes earlier. Trying to get some levels. Yeah, honestly, hey, give me that. I wouldn't mind joining another free company, you know what I mean? Like, oh snaps, dude, I'm gonna die. Why did I do that? I just turned everything on. I'm like, I'm in a dungeon. I could just tank it all. No. I'm gonna do it again though, because I don't care. If I die, I die. I love being a tank, dude. I was saying that earlier. This is the best class in the entire game. Paladin, dude. Or I'm Gladiator, but you know what I mean. Alex, I was looking into macros. I don't think I'm going to. Is the content not good or something, dude? I heard they were making it harder. Somebody said something about them changing it. You really only use them for crafting? Free companies? Or macros, that's what it is. Yeah. Talking about macros. Yeah, so I was looking at macros, and I saw a lot of stuff on macros, but then the more I started reading them, the more I'm like, I don't want to deal with any of this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do this. Use macros on. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go turn in the gladiator quest and then come back and do this main story quest. Otherwise, I'm gonna be level 30 and have to do it again right off the bat. It's more so that after so many years, people are just tired of the same grind on repeat. Bad story of Dawn Trail. Yeah, I mean, I heard a lot of people say mixed reviews on this game. Personally, I don't know, man. It's hard. I haven't played anything past A Realm Reborn, so I am not one to talk. Right? I'm not the person to talk. But the game's been kind of stagnant in the end game for a long time. It's kind of the same thing. You know what I mean? That's just how it is until they have to add something else. Like, I saw this video that came out about 2 months ago, and the guy was talking about how they're changing Final Fantasy again. So from what I remember, I played back when it was 1.0. 1.0 came out and it was super difficult. Not super difficult, but like, I was a tank and enmity was different, so it was all about dealing damage, and you would lose out on your enmity a lot to like healers and DPS no matter what you did. Like, that's why warriors back in the day were really good tanks, because they put out a lot of DPS so they could hold threat. But when they came out with the Realm Reborn, they changed a lot of stuff. They started making things super easy, right? It was just a very long grind, and there was a very easy gameplay, and you didn't really have to worry about anything unless you did something completely stupid, you know? Like, wow, dude, I'm already level 25. Wow. Unless you did something completely stupid, like I mass pulled in the dungeon earlier and my healer wasn't expecting it, even though that's, but neither here nor there. But like, you don't really die and you don't really get like messed up unless you do something stupid. So it's very easy gameplay nowadays, right? But I heard in the video that they were changing it to where they're making it to where you get a lot of harder stuff. You get a lot of P from MSQ. It's good for leveling new classes. XP, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. So XP is like really good, but they made it super easy. Like right now I'm on the main story quest. My main story quest is like a level 17. I'm level 25, dude. I'm not on a preferred server. I don't have the XP buff, right? It's just main story quest. I think if they're trying to keep longevity, right, maybe tune down the monotony inside the main story quest to where you're not doing 80,000 hours just to get out of a realm reborn. That's an over exaggeration, but you know what I'm saying? Like tune down the length of the main story quest and tune up the difficulty. So that way you're actually struggling. It's actually a challenge to get the end game, but then you're going to have to change your end game a little bit and not just have it be dungeons and raids and you know what I mean? Like I get the sense, and I haven't played it, but I get the sense that it's a lot like mythic raiding in World of Warcraft, right? And that's what it reminds me of, is just mythic raiding in World of Warcraft. Western Thanaland. I could go to Horizon, but I don't know, man. That's just my thought process on all of this, and I'm not really one to talk. You know what I mean? Where the heck is Western Thanaland? Oh, it's right here. Horizon. You know, I'm not really one to talk because I just got back into the game, so it might have been completely different. What's up, baby girl? Sorry, that was my daughter. Yeah, I'm not really one to talk. I'm just, you know, throwing my 2 cents in. I got really tired of World of Warcraft for that same reason. Just a very monotony grind. And they're going away from the social aspect of the game, right? In the new World of Warcraft. And it's very hand you everything, get to max level, and pretty much raid log, right? That's how that's why I got tired of World of Warcraft for a long time, because all you're doing is you're just sitting in end game. You talk to hardly anyone going all the way to end game, then you get to end game and all you do is sit around and hit duty finder. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fine, it is what it is, but I'm just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, dude. It's just my thought process on it. But then again, nobody really plays this game to get to. They play it for the story, dude. Anyone want to do queue up some Copper Bell Mines with me? Zetsy, you want to do that or no? Oh, okay. What's your? I don't have your. You're on my friend list though. I'm on Crystal Service and Corel, however you say that. Okay, for sure, man. I'll be right here. I'll invite you right now. And then we'll just wait for Alex too. And then we can run some, you know, Copper Bell Mayans and start knocking out this story. Then it's going to be even faster queue. Yo, Alex, are you a healer? Oh, hell yeah, dude. This is going to be insta-queued, man. We can run, I don't know, we can do this, and then I don't know if you've done your roulette yet, but we can do roulettes after. At least one just to knock your daily out. Yo, get that pot away from me. Let's see, what is that thing, dude? That thing looks creepy. It's got a machine gun on it. Hold up. My wife's called. Oh, you haven't? So we can knock that out. Just hold up. Yo, what's up, guys? All right. Super cool, man. All right, let's knock this out then. With a party of other players. Yeah, dude, my party. Why wouldn't I? Whoa, that was fast. Oh, you got that right? What in the heck, dude? That was gnarly. That was insta-queued, man. Thank you, dude. Hey, I'm a tank too. I contribute to the quickness. All right, I haven't been in this one in a while, so don't judge. But I think we're gonna have to, yeah, we gotta get the blasting powder, so we can't just mass pull like I was. Yeah, because I think these drop blasting powders, and then we got no buttons in this dungeon. Yeah, my bad. And then yeah, we gotta blast the powder. Go down here, then it split. Yeah, it's been so many years since I've been here. Dude, y'all look super dope. I'm gonna have to change the DPS color, by the way. I might make y'all purple or something, or maybe the health bar is purple. Of course. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, Alex. I thought you would have been a Lala. I don't hate, but that's what I thought, dude. Don't take my damage. Yeah, I thought you were gonna be a Lala, dude. We're gonna pull all the way. You know, my first character was actually a Lala. It was a Guardian or a Paladin, a Lala one. I don't mind the Lalas, dude. They're pretty cool, man. I just got tired of getting pet. All right, we're gonna pull into this room, and then I think I'm gonna pull off to the side. Yeah, I'll pull right here, and then I'll cast my defensives, and then we can knock this out. Super dope, dude. I think after you get a certain point in the quest, don't they give you like a race change thing or whatever? And the main story quest? Forgot what it's called though. Dude, I love this game. Did you do it? Oh, I was like, what's going on? Oh yeah, this boss. You started off as a cat girl. You know, it's always the cat girls inside of Linso Lomensa doing the, oh, this tank buster. I don't have my, damn it. I don't have my defenses up. So I couldn't like, you know, prevent that. Nope. Can't get rid of that one. We'll go here. There we go. Dragons forever, dude. No. No. Listen, I'm gonna switch. I think I'm gonna switch to a Lala. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to get used to the aspects of the game. You know what I mean? Because if I start like the army calls it train like you fight. If I start going through these dungeons like you know what I mean, like nonchalantly, like it doesn't hurt, then at end game it's gonna be like that. Dragons are not forever, dude. There's an ad. What are you talking about? Oh, dude, my bad. I'm sorry. You know what? Like Twitch Prime is free if you have Prime. You don't have to use it on me. I'm just saying, like, I got my ads down on the lowest part. I don't know what to do about it. All right, well, yeah, we gotta go this way, and then I think there's the other way too, right? On the other side. So I'm gonna try to pull these guys to the other side if I can. And then I'm gonna get this guy over here. Because I think if I'm not mistaken, there's like the sand somewhere over here. There we go. You got the fire sand. Where you? Oh, dude. Oh man, I freaking went out of the aggro range. I'm such a noob, man. Oh, and I got my third one now, but I can't do it because it's a low level dungeon. Bro, I can't believe I'm level 26 already, dude. Hold up. What's up? Sorry. Well, those are some gnarly sound effects. It's weird having a good healer, man. Sorry, my daughter and my son are fighting right now. I don't know what to do about it. It's weird having a good healer, dude. I'm not used to it. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, like I was saying, Alex, my bad about the ads, dude. I got the ads on the lowest setting, and for some reason, they still happen quite a bit. It should be like every 30 minutes or every hour or something like that. I can't remember what it's on the lowest setting, though. There's a bag? Oh, the money. Yep, I'm trying. I just started streaming like a month ago. Not the best, you know, but I try. I really like this boss right here. It's better than that stupid freaking Tonberry one. God, I hate that boss. It's the worst fight. Get close. I don't think this boss hurts that much. I'm just gonna... Yeah, he doesn't hurt that much. Especially when you got a good healer. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like, these dungeons are so much better when you got a good healer. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Oh, I should have got the treasure. I'm an idiot. All right, let's do. We can knock your roulette out if you want. Your daily roulette. Is that cool? Yeah, let's do it. Oh my gosh, dude. What? I mean, it's not, I don't know how much XP you guys get. Well, you guys are max. Well, not Alex. I don't know how much XP you guys get at this level. That was gnarly, man. That Q was like instant, man. I felt like I was playing with my brothers again. Instant Qs, man. Depends. Yo, Alex, I think I need help picking out a profession, man. I'm thinking armor or something like that. And maybe, dude, but also I was thinking about cooking, man. Because these food buffs are legit and they're only going to get better. I know I can unlock all of them. But I want to focus on like one at a time. At first, you know what I mean? Well, you can't really focus on one at a time, but you know what I'm saying. I'm going to pull all the way to the back if I can. I gotta remember not to do the shield lob and do the spin because they're on the same GCD. You know what I mean? And I want to make sure I pull everything first. Yeah, we're gonna pull up down to here, right? And then what I'll do is we're gonna do that one, and then we're gonna do it right here. God, I love being a tank, dude. Yeah, these guys are nothing. Yeah, I'm thinking about I want to get into crafting. You know what I mean? At least maybe not right now, but maybe when I get my Paladin quest, I'll get my Paladin class, and then I'll just pull off the MSQ for a little bit so I could focus on crafting. Did we see what color it was? Blue? Okay. I got him. I stunned him. Hell yeah, dude. Easy. I'm gonna pull them into the next room. I'm gonna pull these guys in the next room. We're gonna go all the way to these guys, and I'm gonna try to get this guy first. Easy leveling dungeons, guys. Easy leveling dungeons. All right, this one I'm gonna pull all the way. I got my rampart back, so I'm gonna pull all this all the way to this. Yeah, you got it. I'm gonna provoke that, and then I'm gonna stand right here. Easy. Easy, guys. That's some good healing, man. The last one I did, I almost died because the healer was having a hard time on that one. All right, once we open up the captain's room, I'm gonna try to pull him back closer to this other room while you guys attack him. All right, I'm gonna keep pulling him back here. That way it's not a far run, you know what I'm saying? Try to get my tanking mindset back up. Hell yeah, dude. Easy, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I keep my tanking mindset in this, because if I start neglecting it, it's I'm like, when I'm gonna get to end game, it's gonna be a whole different story. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pull these guys over here because these dogs are gonna come out at some point. Yeah, see? Easy, man. God. Y'all are good, man. Thank you. You guys understand, like, how to pull the dungeon. All right, I'm gonna pull all these guys all the way back, all right? All the way over here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the nameplates of the enemies to purple or something, because they kind of get drowned by the red of the DPS names. You know what I'm saying? All right, this is an easy fight. All your professions are max, dude. You've been playing for a while, or you went really, really hard. One of the two. I remember that fight being a lot harder back in the day. A week or two of what, non-stop? You know what I mean? All right, well, listen, I'm gonna have to call that day, right? I think I added Alex. I added you as a friend, right? Yeah. I'm gonna have to call it a day though. My kids are home. My wife just got home. It's Friday, so I'll drink some coffee later. I'll stream tonight for sure. We can play some dungeons if you guys want while I level up. And yeah, I'll check y'all tomorrow. Thank you guys for helping me out. Zetzi, Alex, you guys are a champ. Zetzi, thank you for that whatchamacallit sub. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'll check y'all out tomorrow, man. And you guys have a good day. All right, bye.